very much. Okay. I went through my out with a mate earlier on last week, and he said to me, it's a comedy. The audience are very young. I wouldn't use that, I wouldn't use that, I wouldn't use. So I actually completely changed my act. I had loads of really good stuff, but actually looking at you, I am going to go back to my original. Anyway, look, I'm 57. As you get to my kind of age, things start to change. My body is not doing things that I'm not really expecting it to do. For example, I can rarely get to work in the morning, leave for work, without having at least 3 and normally 5 shits. But, you know, I've learned to live with my body, I know what it does, and I realise actually the first couple aren't worth getting out of bed for. I was in the chip shop the other night and got hit on the head with a bottle. I turned around and I said, that's a salt. And the guy said, no, it's vinegar. I use that one with the kids. About 3 years ago, a friend of mine started swimming the length of an infinity pool.
Good one.
I still haven't paid him. He was raising money for charity. Here's something you never, ever, ever hear. You watch a game show, a charity edition of a game show, they're always raising money for a charity. Okay? This is something you never hear. Tonight, Matthew, my chosen charity is the National Trust. The National Trust. The National Trust, okay, gets my age, gentlemen, you'll know this if you're my age, your wife wants a National Trust membership. In fact, we've got a family membership so we can take the grandkids. That's where I'm at in life. Now, I don't mind the gardens, I'm happy to be out in the open, but the bloody houses, I've got to a point now where, to give us a bit of interest, for those of you who are cyclists or runners, you'll know this, I've started setting most of the houses as Strava segments. And I'm trying to beat my previous time, which is, actually, you know what, the other guys, these are pros, and they've been holding it, so I've been missing a trip on that's better. Anyway, so I set them as Strava segments. Now, the thing is, it's very, very tricky going around a National Trust house as quickly as you can without appearing rude. So the rules are you can't run. Okay, if you do get asked a question, you've got to be polite and talk to the guy. Oh, where was it? Agatha Christie's place. I went there on holiday. Any questions? No. I was there for about 20 minutes, finding out. I don't know. That's just ridiculous. So anyway, what was that again? Right. I may use this again. My wife and I. We've been married 35 years now, and we've sort of tried to spice things up a little bit in the bedroom. And we started doing anal sex, just to make things a bit more interesting. Now, obviously, I'm a gentleman. I use the correct lubrication. I take things very gently, because I really, I don't want to cause any damage. Now, I do that for a couple of reasons. She's been my sweetheart for 35 years now. I really, really, really want to look after her. And the other reason I take it very slowly is I don't want to wake her up. My daughter said to me the other day, in fact, a few years back, and she spoke to me the other day as well, actually, but a few years back, she was going on and on and on. Can we have a Siamese cat? Can we have a Siamese cat? Can we have a Siamese cat? Show me pictures of Siamese cats. Let's have a Siamese cat. So, okay. Can you imagine her surprise when I came home one Saturday afternoon with a kitten with 2 heads? That's not what I wanted then. Here's a thought. If all roads lead to Rome, how do you get out of the place? Can you imagine living in Rome? Where have you been? Well, we tried to get to Naples. spent all afternoon. Ended up back here. Get to an age, I thought I'd join a society, find an interest. Found the information about the local Bristol Flat Earth Society. Well, that sounds interesting. Went down there and couldn't believe how rude, what an atmosphere there was down there. And eventually it was an argument and then a fight broke out. I'm not listening to me. And on the way home I was thinking, didn't realise those kind of people were so easy to push over the edge. The other afternoon I was in town. I saw some guy in a wheelchair. He had bruises all over his face. I felt a bit sorry for him. I went up to him and said, "You all right, mate?" Oh, hang on.
Tuning banjos.
How are you? It's my wife. Hello? No. I'm in a library. Yeah, I know it's Saturday night, but they've got some author signing some books, and Mark wants to go with me. Yeah. No, I'm not doing the comedy. I told you I wouldn't do it. No, it's okay. No, that was nothing. Yes, I know why you don't want me to do the comedy. I know, I'm not funny. I know. And you find it embarrassing. Yeah. I know. Honestly, I'm in a library. Listen, I'll just go and get something, I'll tell you. Can you just tell my wife that I'm in a library? Just tell her, I'm not funny, okay? I'm in a library, we're signing some books, and I know that she finds. In fact, tell her that if I was your husband, you'd find me embarrassing as well. Would you mind? Thank you. What's your name? Oh, big cheer for Vicky, please. Thank you. Two more, I'm going to call them stories. I've given up your calling jokes. There's this guy in a wheelchair, bruises all over his face, and I go up to him. I'm a bit concerned. I said, "Look, mate, you've got bruises all over your face. Is everything all right?" He said, "No, absolutely fine." I said, "Well, why have you got bruises all over your face?" He said, "Well, I'm an elite athlete and I'm in training for the next Paralympics." So I said to him, "You do boxing?" He goes, "No, hurdles." Friend of mine, I'll leave you with this. A friend of mine runs Mobile Disco, and last summer he asked me to cover for him on a Saturday night whilst he went to a wedding. And the disco was for the Amputee Society. And I thought the gig went really, really well. I was very, very pleased with myself. And but the following morning he rang me up and said, "We've had a few complaints." The lady who runs the Amputee Society, she said playing the hokey cokey was a little bit insensitive. And he said she had a list of complaints as long as her arm. I thought under the circumstances wasn't too bad. Anyway, I promise that'll be it. I'm sorry it's a shit one, but I'll see you another time.